The mine was started within the vicinity of the town of White Sulphur Springs and was active before being closed in December of 2022 due to overflowing radioactive water detected inside the mine structure. Blackwater was originally a coal mine exploiting the rich resources remaining in the Appalachian territories. With the discovery of uranium, however, the United States Department of Energy took control of the site in April 2076, as it became a matter of national security. Dr. Philip Cotton, head of the National Energy Technology Laboratory in Morgantown, headed the site. The mine was chosen for perfecting an experimental leaching process for exploiting the uranium deposits, and by September 2076, limited success was achieved, clearing the way for long-term extraction. Cotton was assigned to the mine permanently. Construction proceeded apace, and the facility was finished by the end of June 2077, reaching operational status. Further developments planned included reinforcing the water pumping systems, strengthening the core of the mine, and shutting off other portions. Over the course of development, the on-site staff increased to 50, but the ultimate goal was to make the facility run itself. To that end, Cotton hired a new foreman to oversee operations during optimization processes and staff reductions. Mitchell Hibbs was not initially aware of his role, believing that this was to be a long-term job, one for the benefit of national security, as the uranium yields would power nuclear power plants and construct missiles. He believed the automation would benefit them all, uranium yield increasing drastically due to tweaked extractor machines pulling the ore in at a rate faster than an army of miners ever could, and much safer to boot, due to the method of melting uranium underground and siphoning it. He did in fact believe that the wealth generated in the mine would eventually trickle back to the common man. The first cracks started to appear in mid-July when the mining crew started to take it easy, able to complete their work in a fraction of the time allotted. The foreman wrote them up for laziness, and when the first mass layoff hit at the end of July, he believed it was for the best, cutting the crew down to just the best, working with state-of-the-art technology and maximizing profits for the company. He believed he could demonstrate to the executives the potential in combining the best of both worlds. He did not expect to be fired less than 2 weeks into August, replaced by an automated foreman. The mine was abandoned after the Great War, but was eventually seized by a raider gang from the Pleasant Valley. Led by Freddie Lang, the gang styled themselves the Blackwater Bandits and followed Freddie's lead. Burglary came naturally to all of them, and they focused on stealing rather than robbing others, at least at first. Then they started robbing settlers and murdering them just like everybody else. It was smooth sailing for a time before a sudden illness infected Freddie, leading the gang to trade the cutthroats' mini-nukes stolen from the Brotherhood of Steel for chem cases. The illness continued until the entire gang became sick, with symptoms such as hair loss and peeling skin. It was then revealed that one of Freddie's crew decided to mess with the automated extractor units, flooding the mine with radiation, turning the gang into walking corpses. The raiders lost contact with Blackwater circa 2096 after Freddie and her bandits succumbed to radiation poisoning. Lang was turned into a glowing one by the intense radiation, becoming a ghost haunting the mine. Since then, the mine and its immediate surroundings have been heavily occupied by mole miners.